everybody, welcome to Lawnporn. Matthew Dorm here, and it is now week 3 of March. So I'm going to do a mow here. It's a little bit windy for the application, but you know what? I'm really thinking this doesn't need that today. It just needs a chop, and then I'll make a decision. But this lawn is just got beautiful colour, great condition, everything's going really well. I haven't mowed this for a week. It's a little bit fluffy. That's all right. Let's do an edge and a mow and just neaten it right up, and we'll see if we need to use Charger or not.
Doing your edges first before mowing the main area is just such a pro thing to do. And that extra detail really comes out in the end result when you really are looking for a great result for your lawn. And as you know, and I've said it so many times, I love using the solid edger here from Ego. This is the commercial series 56 volt, and it just does a fantastic job. Because my mowing height is going up to 13 mil today, I didn't feel the need to bring out the rotary scissors just to make the level of the lawn mow and the edge be the same. So I went with that and just got straight into a blow with the Ego blower, just removing some of that material onto the lawn to be picked up, and some of it just to go out in the front. It's not too much, so yeah, I hate the leaves that I get, and that's a powerful mower to get those leaves off as well.
All right, cool, let's get into the mowing. Okay, so last mow I did was an 11 mil mow after a groom. So this has grown up quite a bit, and that's what I want it to do. So I'm gonna mow at 13 mil now, see how I go there. Because I wanna up my height for autumn. Basically, the days are getting less light because they're getting shorter, and more leaf means more photosynthesis. And that little bit of extra length through the cooler seasons as well is really protective of the grass and acts as a weed mat, especially if the lawn is nice and thick like this. So, all right, let's mow.
Day this is, and it's kind of typical of the early autumn weather that we get in Port Augusta. It's still nice and warm, but it's not too warm, and the temperatures are starting to drop, and it's just lovely. I super enjoy this time of year, that's for sure. So I started off with an edge pass there. That's also furthering the concept of neatening up your edges so you get a pro result, a pro look. There's no point having a Picasso framed by plywood, is there? So always pay attention to your edges before you get into your main pattern to really frame that masterpiece. So talking about mowing, I'm super enjoying this mow because look at it. I'm just nipping a little bit off, but you know, it's a little bit shy of the 1/3 rule probably. I could have probably gone a little bit deeper if I want to, but you know what? It is just mowing up perfectly. Even though this mower is a little bit blunt and does need a sharpen, the result is just fantastic. And the mower that I'm using is the Mowmaster R22G. As you know, I'm very fond of that mower. Now, I get asked this question so many times this time of year as the temperature's starting to drop. Is it too late to reno? Look, I at this point we'll say, look, too late to reno now, even though, look, I've got another week of like 31, 32 and I could get away with it. It really depends on where you live, and the temperatures, when they drop, they do drop. So really you do not want to be doing any aggressive type of mowing. If you want to do a light dethatch, go ahead, but any sort of aggressive mowing or aggressive cultural practices on warm season lawns from now until spring is pretty much a no-no. Whilst you could argue that there's enough warmth and energy in the ground, and there is, to get away with it, generally that you leave yourself open to things like weeds, and if it doesn't come back totally, you're going to be struggling throughout the winter months because your lawn hasn't all covered in. So yeah, just wait till next spring. That'll come around really soon and you'll be able to really get stuck into your lawn then. Still do an aerate and mow your lawn regularly. Mows now, you know, for me are dropping to once a week. It's probably, I really should be doing 2 a week, but just my schedule hasn't been allowing that, unfortunately. And, you know, I'm letting it get away with me. But also, what about 2-3 weeks ago, I did a PGR at around about 10 mil just to cover for that last bit of autumn positive growth. I just wanted to control it, and it's done really, really well. As you can see, no seed heads or anything like that. With the change of the weather, it's just coming along nicely.
That is a beautiful cut. That's a full bucket in there. And the colour of it is just brilliant. It really doesn't need anything else. There's lots of growth. Probably a little bit choppy in parts because, you know, I let it go for over a week before a cut, but still looks mighty good to me. And yeah, looking at it, do I need leaf growth? Not really. There's plenty of leaf growth going on. It's plenty thick. It's in great condition. It's like 100% condition. Do I need colour? Probably not. If I wanted to do something, I would probably switch out my charger for a green light and do that. But honestly, nothing needs to be done with this today.
Today's video, consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me grow. Thank you very much.
There you go. Get your lawn on, and we'll catch you in the next one.